Hi, Lily.
Hello.
Thank you for your time, Lily. So you just listened to this video talking about overthinker. What do you think about it? Do you recognize yourself in this description?
I recognized a lot of myself in that description, almost too much, where I was like, girl, calm down, like, let me breathe, but in a good way. I think, like, the positive things, it's nice to hear when you identify with the negatives, but get to hear the positives right after and the ways that it kind of benefits you as well. So I loved the video. I thought it was amazing. And yeah, I definitely
Awesome.
identified with it.
So you recognize yourself as an overthinker?
Oh, yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
yes. Okay. What if you have to give, like, I don't know, maybe one or two struggle? What do you think it's the bad point by being an overthinker?
I think the hard things are definitely having a hard time quieting your brain just in the quieter moments of life when that's when everything kind of comes and hits you and you're like, oh my God, what did I say at that party 2 days ago? And you remember exactly how the conversation went in all the worst ways. And I
In
think
the worst ways.
in the worst ways, for sure. You're like, oh, why did I say that one embarrassing thing in this 10-minute conversation that they'll never remember, but it will eat me alive for a year to come? It's like all I'll think about. So in those ways, I definitely think it could be like a little bit of a struggle. Also, sometimes I think when you read people too well, it can be difficult when you can tell just like by the change in someone's breathing pattern that maybe they're upset or frustrated with you, but not everyone always wants to communicate at the same time that you do. So having those feelings and knowing that someone may be like upset with you or frustrated, but not being able to really communicate that is always really hard. I think reading people is such a beautiful blessing, but in a lot of ways it can be really difficult to kind of handle when you're able to see those things in people that maybe they don't even notice they're doing.
But do you think that maybe you don't read so well and maybe everything is okay and you just maybe interpreting or assuming?
Maybe, but try telling my brain that, that's the hard part. Is like maybe I'm also aware that like, oh, they might not be that frustrated with me. Maybe they didn't actually roll their eyes. I just thought they did. But in my brain, because I'm an overthinker,
Yeah.
it's all I'm thinking about and I'm spinning out on it. And that can be a little frustrating at times for sure.
Okay. Thank you for sharing this. On another aspect, do you think it has good points of being an overthinker?
For sure. I do hair. So specifically in that avenue, when I have like two clients at once, or I have a big project ahead of me, and I'm sort of already game planning all the ways it could go wrong, there's not really anything that can surprise me. So I'm sort of set up and ready for anything. And at
Okay.
work, I feel like that's really helpful. Also, sometimes in my personal life, I can find that really helpful. Yeah, definitely just like overthinking all the ways things can go wrong can really help make things go right in a lot of ways.
Because you're ready.
Because I'm ready. I'm ready for anything. I'm ready for like
All the world.
land in the middle of my highlight appointment. I'm like set. I know what to do. So
Okay.
anything that could happen, I'm ready for.
Okay, okay. If we want to keep like positive about this, what you would say to someone or like you and me are overthinker? One of the maybe one of the best advice that maybe you try to apply to yourself too.
I would honestly say this might sound crazy, but just sort of feel everything. Just like let all the emotions come. You're not going to be able to stop them. There's no point in trying to block anything out or ignore those feelings. So just let them come, take them one by one, and sort of decide what you can do with them. Sometimes I have to tell myself, as like a highly anxious person, here's an issue. It's presenting itself to me right now. I'm feeling physical symptoms of anxiety surrounding this thing, but at the moment, there's nothing I can do about it. So I need to catalog this for later, know that tomorrow morning, fresh and early, when I have time to work on it, I can get to it. But right now, sitting and thinking about it is just doing me no benefit.
No.
But almost just like my advice would be to kind of take each feeling one by one, feel it, acknowledge it, and decide what you can do with it in that moment. Because sometimes there's nothing you can do in that moment, but to just try and think of something else and sort of
So true.
wait till you have the energy for that task. So that's kind of what I do.
Awesome. Thank you. And so you're saying you were a hairstylist, where we can find you?
Oh, you can find me on Instagram at Lilly Cantrell. Thank you so much for asking.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you very much, Lily, for sharing this with us. And as always, you too, don't forget to smile, okay?
Thank you so much for having me. This is so fun.
Thank you, Lily.